voyage for this.
Yeah, you know the struggle. Everybody has a different reason to keep pushing to the trouble. Some are giving up, they're over it, they've had enough. But I was taught to go for it. If you want it bad enough, I want it, I want it, I want it. Yeah, I want it, I want it, I want it. I don't know, so we...
It started good?
Yeah.
It started good.
Come
on, Bronny.
We got to go somewhere with it, though. We got to go somewhere with it.
I think we need to practice.
Yeah, we need a practice round, and then we come back to it.
I think the Dulcimer was going. I think you just got a little shy.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I just kind of started thinking. I was like, I don't really know how to freestyle over this. Like,
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, freestyling's a total different world, and I'm not a freestyling artist. Like I do take time into the words that I put together and stuff, because like that song there, I was like, well, I can't think of anything, so I'm just gonna throw the hook of the one that the mixtape's called "I Want It," you know, is that song, and it's like I do take time to sit down and like really play with my words, you know, like. I don't know. I wrote "It's Too Late to Apologize." You familiar with that one, Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did one like in the verse of it, because it's all remixed, and I actually just released it. You can check it out on YouTube. My YouTube channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel's it's J Wheels Music, all Z's.
J Wheels.
J Wheels with the
WH or E?
WHEELZ, and then MUZIC. And that's my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and everything too. So, but yeah, it's J Wheels Music. I just did MUZIC because it's easy to remember with J Wheels in it with the Z too. So,
I'm amazed at what you both do. I mean, I have no, and I mean this. I mean, I'm not a very musically talented person. I'm amazed at what you guys do, and I think it's awesome. I love. Fun. I'm just fascinated. I love music, and I'm fascinated by it. I think it's great. It's a great gift. What you guys do.
Appreciate it.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you getting ready to head back out on tour, Aaron? Or?
After Easter, we'll be getting back on the road.
Nice. So you go back to
Concordia?
Concordia.
Yep. The tour van leaves from Concordia.
Tour van? You guys have like an actual official tour van?
We have an old 12-passenger van that we load up, and we
wow.
2 front bucket seats, and then we've got 2 bench seats. So Amber's got a seat, and I get a seat, and then we have our own personal space.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what year is this van? Is this one of those? I mean, we're not talking like
it's a 2000.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like super old. You know, our parents get a little.
It's not super old.
Not super old.
So it's not like a minivan. It's a van.
It's a van.
Pretty sure the van we used to have was like a 1987. So
yeah,
we had one of those growing up.
Our parents get a little nervous about.
We called it the Good Times van.
Good Times van.
It's got curtains on the like real nice curtains on the inside.
Yeah, the first kid that shows up to pick up my daughter for a date in a van is.
Our van's named Toto.
Not going anywhere. Toto,
because everyone always says, "Oh, Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore," and we're like, "God, but Toto's here."
Don't you hate that though? My daughter. Don't you hate that joke though? The whole every time you go
Kansas
somewhere.
Thing, yeah.
My daughter says,
I still don't have ruby red slippers.
Oh my God.
I still don't have ruby red slippers.
People ask me that all the
time. About dating the other day, and my daughter, she's about to hit high school, and she just said something about dating the other day, and I said, hey, just remember to tell your boyfriends what your dad does for a living. And she goes, what's that? I said, I secretly follow people around for a living without being detected. She goes, I'm never bringing anybody home. I said, oh, don't worry, you don't have to. Because I'll know. I'm not ready for my daughter to be dating yet. No, not ready for it at all.
Now, Josh, what do you have coming up this summer?
Oh, goodness.
Anything big?
Actually, yeah, we've got a couple really big moves we're about to make here. For those who don't know, if you guys haven't heard of Keyboy, please check him out though. But he's part of Meaningful Music. He is the head of Meaningful Music. And just a few months back, I just got put on the team, on the roster, part of Meaningful Music, and that's been about the biggest move here in the last couple months that I've made. And now I've got a studio in my apartment that all the meaningful music artists come over and record over at my place. I do all the sound engineering for all of them. I do live sound, like you said. I know you've seen me at a couple other shows doing live sound and stuff too. But I run sound for all the events, or I have here in the past. Not all of them, but for the majority of them. And definitely enjoy what I do with these guys. They're a great team to work with. And what's crazy is the meaningful music. We're all one team, but we're all multiple diverse artists. And I don't remember exactly how many there are, but this summer you asked about that. This summer, for those that are familiar with Haystack, he is from Tennessee.
Oh, I'm very familiar with Haystack. I'll tell you a few Haystack stories here in just a second, but go.
Well, I'm
make sure you get a contract.
I gotta say, like I had mentioned earlier,
make sure he gets on the plane. Go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
off air.
I'll tell you here in a minute, but finish your announcement there, sir.
Oh yeah. No, off air. I had mentioned that I like the acoustic and electronic music and finding ways to incorporate those. And I see that Haystack, I see that in his style of music as well, really incorporating hip-hop with the acoustic and his beats and stuff. And so I'm actually writing a song right now, and I'm putting together the beat and making the beat that's going to, I'm going to do my best to match Haystack's style of music. And I'm leaving 16 bars open on a verse that I'm going to send that off, and I'm actually paying Haystack to feature him on the song.
That's cool.
And so then he's coming down here in June to the Moose Lounge, and we're performing there. So, but other than that, just working on my freshman album. I mean, I have this mixtape coming out here, the I Want It mixtape. That is actually available for people. If they want it, they can go ahead and start ordering that now. Just hit me up on Facebook and J Wheels Music.
That's cool. Well, my Haystack story, I have two of them. One, we booked a show with him to play at Junction City at a place called Club Eve about 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. I'd say probably 3 years ago now. And he played McGraw's the night before here in Hutch, and then he came up there and played. And he decided he wasn't coming out of his hotel room to play the show. He just stayed in the hotel. And we had people who drove from Nebraska. They bought the VIP packages to meet Haystack. And so after the show was over with, the guys who had co-promoted with me, a great young series of chaps by the name of Beast Mode. They they were a local rap group. They at the end of the night, these people from Nebraska were like, "Well, what are we gonna do? We paid for VIP." And they're like, "You want to meet Haystack? We checked him to his hotel room. We got a key." So they took them up to the Best Western where he was staying, and they knocked on the door, and his manager comes to the door, and he goes, "Hey, man, we're not coming out, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "You have people that have bought VIP tickets. They've driven from Nebraska to meet this guy." So Haystack let him come in. They sat there. He signed some autographs, chatted with him for a little bit. And they left, and then Haystack pulls up with Beast Mode, and he's like, "Nobody's ever done that to me, ever. Ever." And they're like, "Well, you've never been to Junction City, and you never screwed with Beast Mode." Well, the second part of that story is several years later, a very angry Asian man, who I used to call the secret Asian man, by the name of Johnny Kim, Ziggy. He used to always call me Ziggy. I don't know why. But he booked Haystack for the Muse Ballroom in Salina, Kansas. And Haystack didn't get on the plane. Him and his manager supposedly were the only two people that were kicked off the plane because it was overcrowded. They double booked the plane or whatever, and they had to kick people off. And amazingly, the manager and him were the two people they kicked off the plane. So he didn't play that show either. Well, Johnny sold a whole bunch of tickets to people. And then after he got a whole bunch of people in the building, then he announced Haystack wasn't coming.
Oh, no.
So get a contract and make sure he gets on a plane.
Get a contract and make sure he gets on the plane.
Make sure he gets on the plane. It's not like snakes on a plane.
In the contract,
make sure Haystack gets on the plane.
It will state in the contract. If you do not show up, physically make an appearance, and perform on this stage, you will get paid $0.
Yes. So, well, you have to keep me updated on that. We might come out there and say hello to you.
It is exciting. The show's in June. I don't know the exact date yet. I need to ask my manager, but I don't know that.
Well, find out who's on the bill. We'd love to have him come through here and do the Sunday show, and also Matt's new show too. So
and I'd love to have you guys both on.
Oh, absolutely.
If you guys would come on the show.
Definitely. I'll have to bring my guitar because I can do more with dulcimer when I have my guitar. I was
bring your dulcimer.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking.
Seriously, I'm like,
yeah, I'll bring my dulcimer.
Dueling dulcimers.
The mountain dulcimer, right?
That's right, the mountain dulcimer.
I think it's really cool. I think it's just
as opposed to the hammer dulcimer, which is not the same thing.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
because I was wondering.
Most people who've never seen a mountain dulcimer, the first thing they wonder is if it's the same as a hammer dulcimer.
I want to go see a show now, but chances are you will probably not be in the town I'm in. So, do you guys have a website?
Yes, you can find out all about our duel at scenicroots.com. Roots is spelled R-O-O-T-S, like tree roots.
Ah, I like that.
Now you're playing a series of shows, what, this week somewhere?
Yes,
R-O-O-T-S? Sorry, Jiggy.
No, go ahead. No.
I'm doing a few things on my own while we're off tour around Hutchinson.
Does your sister know about that?
She does.
Oh,
we did talk about it in advance, and it's okay.
Oh, that's a cool website.
Yeah. So I am actually playing at Yarn downtown on Tuesday evening.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the yarn store.
The yarns. Oh, and I'm going there all
If
the
you're
time.
into knitting and crocheting, it's quite fabulous.
I love that place.
There's a coffee shop in there too.
Oh, I'm there all the time.
Yes.
Just knitting and drinking
Take your
coffee.
knitting.
I thought that was you I saw last week. I went in for some yarn.
That was wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it.
My friends call me Grandma, so apparently I've mastered the grandmotherly
really?
traits of drinking my tea and knitting and playing mandals.
I don't drink coffee or tea, so.
You're missing out on all the good stuff.
Jeez, what is no coffee, no tea?
See,
no
you need to
pizza?
come to Yarn on Tuesday night,
All right.
and
I'm
you'll
gonna be there
just
Tuesday
get the
night.
whole experience. And then I'm at the Metro Coffee Shop next
nice.
Friday. This
That's-
Friday.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This
And then
Friday.
Scenic Roots is at the Metro in May.
And that's the name of your band,
Yes.
Scenic Roots.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. I like that.
Yeah, our dad came up with that. It has
That's
to do
cool.
with getting lost and playing roots music.
Oh, it's a very creative.
That's the ticket.
You say your dad joins you guys sometimes?
Yeah.
Do your mom and dad travel with you guys often, or just
They turned us loose and said,
they turn you guys loose? Like, hey,
bye, have
good luck.
fun.
What time are you
Call
playing
us when
Tuesday?
you get there.
I understand
6:30 to 8:30.
And you guys, wait, you said Tuesday at Yarn?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, I'm already going to be there. Wow.
That's the open knitting crocheting night.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to watch.
Bring your projects and
I'm watching the
they'll help
cheating
you
spouse
out.
there Tuesday night. How ironic is that?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like thinking,
Yeah, I'm going to broadcast that on the radio.
You're going to put that out.
Cheating at the Yarn on Tuesday night, watching you. So your husband hired me, and I'm going to knock it off. Yeah, that'd be good for
What
business.
time?
Metro's at 7:30.
7:30. Sweet.
I'd say, well, I got caught one time watching somebody. That sounds bad.
You better go back.
Let me rephrase that.
I got caught watching someone too.
Did you now, Bronny?
Yeah.
Were you wearing that stocking cap?
I was seeing a girl for a while, and someone took my binoculars out of my truck. But
No, I was following a cheating spouse is what I was doing, and I was following this guy, and he was, his wife had hired me. And this guy, he kind of had, I think he had a feeling he was being followed, and he comes up to me because I was sitting down the street from his girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, can I help you?" And I was like, "No." He's like,
No.
Are you following me? And I said, "No." He goes, "What are you doing here?" He said, "Well, I'm working for the county." "What are you doing for the county?" I said, "Oh, I'm doing a traffic count of all the cars that come through here." I said, "I have to sit here and count every car that comes through here." Oh, I thought you were following me. And I got my video camera rolling, and I've got a little, I think I've got it on me. I've got a little covert camera. I guess I don't have it. I have a little covert camera that looks just like a key fob.
Holy crap.
And it's a high def camera. And so I'm sitting here with it like this. I said, "No, man." I said, "I'm not following you." And He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I'm paranoid. I said, no, I got to watch all the traffic that comes through here. He goes, oh, I'm just paranoid. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you paranoid. He goes, I'm at my girlfriend's house. I thought my wife had hired you to follow me. Nope, just sitting here watching traffic. Have a good night. Anything else you care to confess into the camera? I just drove away after that because I had everything I needed to do.
What do you guys do with that? I mean, I'm really curious to know now. Now I'm interviewing you. I don't know what's going on, but
Oh, that's fine.
But no, I was just gonna ask, what exactly do you do? I mean, is it like, hey, I think my wife's cheating on me. Can you check that out?
We get a lot of that. We get a lot of cheating spouses, and that's actually, I mean, I'll be honest with you, that is a gold mine in this business. It's the thing I enjoy the least.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
But you know, and it's everything we have to be real careful with everything we do because it's admissible in court. But I've got people cheating on. I've had spouses have me check out their spouses like cheating on, say, Match.com. Like they think their spouse is on Match.com reharming. So I've gone and created fake profiles on Match.com and Plenty of Fish, I think is the other one.
Yeah.
Of course.
And,
Yeah, I get on that one all the time.
Yeah. It's amazing what you'll catch married people doing, and you know, we get that a lot, and it's a gold mine in this business, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. But yeah, and then basically what I do is we take the evidence, the video evidence and the photographic evidence to the person, and then we present it to them or the attorney. If we're hired by an attorney, we take it to the attorney. If we're hired by an individual, we take it to the individual, and then they do with it what they want. And then it's out of our hands at that. But everything we do could be admissible in court, so we have to be real careful with how we document everything. Because, you know, like, we can't invade, I mean, you know, you can't invade anybody's privacy. You can only videotape something that would be, like, is going to be, you can't invade anybody's privacy. It's only going to be something that's like that guy came up to my car on a city street.
Yeah.
I didn't invade his privacy by videotaping inside a house, inside a public residence,
right.
or a private residence. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Or when they open the curtains, you can't videotape inside a house or anything like that. You can videotape them driving up to a house or walking into a house, or if they're outside standing in the yard, or sitting in a car on a public street, or sitting in a business, or walking into a hotel. But, you know, once they go inside to a private room or a private house, then you can't. You know, that's when. So you got to be really
Is
careful
work
about that
considered a
stuff.
private?
Yeah.
Like work and stuff would be?
Yeah.
Place of employment? Yeah, I was just curious. Like,
Unless, well,
that
it
stuff
depends.
work.
Like, say an insurance fraud case. Like we get a lot of insurance fraud cases where, say, somebody is on workers' comp and they're not supposed to be working because they've got a work restriction, and so they're getting paid not to work. But workers' comp has information that they're working another job, so they're basically getting cash to work another job, and they're not supposed to be working. Then we'll follow them to their other job, and you can videotape them. If they don't go inside and they're working outside, and we do this a lot, you can videotape them working outside because it's public view. So that happens a lot. But once they go inside, yeah, that's private.
wow. That's really cool.
It's basically legalized stalking. I mean,
yeah.
And sometimes it feels.
I know a lot of people that ought to become private investigators.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it feels. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it feels. Sometimes I don't like it. I mean, but then again, I remember there's things about it I like because there's a lot of people doing bad stuff out there. But then sometimes some days it's like, God, I don't like this, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're just dealing with people that are always doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
You get tired of it. So that's why I like doing radio and
Because you get to hear about people doing good stuff.
playing
too,
mountain
you know?
dulcimer.
Yeah.
And making music.
Yeah.
And not lighting crap on fire anymore.
Yeah, no. I put that.
Illegally, right?
Yeah.
Illegally, that's right.
Well,
That's right. In scenic routes.
I don't want to lie.
And they're banned.
I don't want to lie. I still have an obsession with blowing things up.
As long as you don't blow anything up too bad, you're okay.
Yeah, as long as I don't feed the obsession. I'm
Exactly.
Good. Yeah.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Well, Aaron, do you have one more song in you?
Oh, yeah. Probably have to tune again.
Whatever you got to do over there.
We'll do one more good old-timey one. This is one of my very favorite tunes to play all over the United States. Everyone always knows this one. And by everyone, I mean the bluegrass people. The bluegrass people. All 12 of us all over the United States always know this tune.
Wow. That is pretty badass.
That is good. Awesome. This girl is good.
Yeah. That is fantastic. Now, you're going to be at Yarn on Tuesday.
Yarn on Tuesday.
And then the Metro.
6:30.
6:30. Oh,
6:30.
6:30. I had 7.
Metro at 7:30. I'll be there at 7 too.
See, I put like 6:30. Oh, so you'll be there at 7 too. Okay.
Yes, I'll still be there at 7.
You'll still be there at 7? Okay.
Unless crazy people with knitting needles come chasing after me and run me off. You never know.
That's what I do when I'm trying to knit. How does she know?
They can be pretty dangerous. They got sharp points on them.
Oh.
And then, Josh, you're going to be, are you doing this double barrel thing, or was that just an idea?
Oh,
the
well,
acoustic thing.
We don't have a date yet set for it. That was just hey, what do you guys think of the idea type thing? What do you think, Jiggy? You think we need an acoustic show
I think
here?
you need to do it. I think you need to get with
honestly,
with
because
Mitchell and make it happen.
yeah, I've been doing so much work with the hip hop side of stuff lately that I haven't really picked up my guitar that much as I'd like to. I will say when I picked it up at Springfield, Missouri, and I brought the guitar on stage for my Haystack cover that I did, everybody was singing along, and that was definitely one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the crowd reaction was just amazing. But yeah, my guitar, I really haven't been like doing anything. I haven't really been writing with my guitar like I have anymore. Writing anymore is just writing to a beat or just nothing. I just write words, and so but yeah, I don't really so yeah, I'm breaking out the guitar more now, and so yeah, Key just kind of keyboard told me that maybe I should do a whole show that's just acoustic show, and I thought it'd be cool to have some acoustic openers too. It'd be really cool to have you there too. That'd be awesome. But yeah, we'll definitely plan something soon because we needed an acoustic show at Double Barrel.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to that. And how do we get a hold of you online there, Josh?
Online, you can go to Facebook, my Facebook page. If you just type in J Wheels, it's just J space Wheels with a Z. But my
your YouTube page pulled up.
Yeah, my YouTube page and Facebook, everything. If you're typing it in, www.facebook.com or youtube.com/jwheels, WHEELZ, music, MUZIC. It's music with a Z because I do things differently. So I like to be difficult, you know. So, but yeah, we got some new stuff coming out. I've actually got a couple logos. A couple logo ideas that we're toying with for some new merchandise and stuff, some T-shirts and stuff too. So, but yeah, the biggest part right now, is the CD. I mean, which
that's cool.
That's available about as soon as you guys want to hit me up and want one. mixtape's only going to go for $5, and you get 10 songs for $5. And definitely a lot of tracks on there. There is on the mixtape itself. I was just looking. There is 1, 2, 3 songs, 4 songs that I have never released at all out on the internet.
Wow.
So that's pretty special. Is that normally all my stuff's on YouTube before I sell a CD, and then they're like, well, I'll just listen to it on YouTube. But there's 4 songs. There's 4 songs that honestly, they're probably 4 of my favorites too. I did an acoustic version for those who know Fish in the Sea. When I did, you remember that one, G?
Yep.
Fish in the Sea.
YouTube, babe?
That one is.
Did I get the right one?
Yep, just that top one. I need to put a picture on there too.
Okay.
That just. I had to reset up everything here.
I got that, and then I got the scenic routes.
Yeah.
Scenic roots. Did I say routes? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's okay.
scenic roots.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no worries.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see where things are going and stuff, and we definitely appreciate. I definitely have appreciated the support that I've gotten here in Hutchinson, and really excited to look forward and see what support I'll get outside of Hutch and outside of Kansas as well. So
That's great.
yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to chatting with you both again very soon. And Matt, the radio shows, sir, who walked in behind me? The radio show is going to be starting soon.
Yes.
And
What are we
then
gonna call it?
I don't know what the hell we'll call it.
Well, scenic routes is taken, so.
Scenic Routes
That's
is
what it was gonna
taken.
Sorry.
It's a lot.
So the radio show is going to start
Yeah,
soon.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
And
I'm
then
excited.
we've got, and then I definitely want to have you take one of these slots each Sunday
Okay.
during the month. Pick a Sunday and let me know each month, and we'll have you come back and
Works.
do this
sounds good
thing
for me.
since
Sounds good to me.
since
Works for me.
since you're kind of
Those two.
quasi on the payroll now.
Sounds good to me, man. I can't wait.
Sounds
I'm
good.
just
Sounds good work to
amazed.
me.
One of them, yeah. Hell, you know what I mean. No, I'm excited.
Your first guest is Rodney Stoll.
Hey man, making money, LA. Really don't pee all over your toilet seat and we're flying to LA, man.
God, I'm
Oh my God.
going to hell for that.
Yes. Well, as we go, Aaron, do you want to take us out with a tune?
Why not?
Why not?
Love this mountain balls.
Oh, let's see. Do you want another pretty one or another upbeat one?
Your call.
Man,
Your
you're
call.
leaving it
Whatever you
open.
play is good.
Oh, what's a good grand finale song? Okay, so this one, there's a lot of stories about where it came from,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not sure because it's traditional and anonymous. But there's, you know,
It's traditional.
I love the
there's
quote there.
traditional, which means someone sometime wrote it, and my dad's convinced that it must be about using the bathroom.
What?
Because
Jesus.
it's called John Stinson's Number 2. Close.
That is awesome.
Good stuff. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
So you pretty much are playing all over the place, and
Are we still, we're
no, we're done.
Okay. I thought so. I just.
No, yeah, we're done.
Wow, that
I
was
just
good. That's seriously.
Thanks.
Really talented.
Thank you. It's way fun when my sister's in on it too, because she sings and we do all kinds of.
Now, how long's like
I do like.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I play a lot of like the rhythm backup stuff when she's singing. We try to do all kinds of different syncopated rhythm things and get different sounds out of it yet again. I sing a little bit. I sing awesome in the shower. And then as soon as the shower's gone, it's like, well, that little singing thing, maybe not.
She kind of sounded like Lucky when she's. Did you,
Yeah.
Did you hear that part? It's pretty good. So does she? Did you catch?
oh, I caught it. I just think it's
Did
fantastic.
she?
This
Where's
is
she?
Lucky.
She's in Concordia,
She's
which
in
is where our
Concordia.
parents are. And my parents are actually getting ready to move, and she's like packing everything up.
Where are they
and,
moving
like,
to?
just a house in the country
Oh,
instead of in
okay.
town. So, like 2 miles.
So you're gonna get A-Rock in here sometime?
A-Rock's being a giant freaking baby.
About what?
Everything. He's just. He won't talk to anybody right now.
Really?
Yeah. He's like going through a midlife crisis. I mean, he won't talk to any of his friends. Not me, not anybody.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what his deal is.
Huh.
So, he,
For whatever reason, he's
yeah.
he's disappeared.
Love to have him come back on the show, but,
Has he been on the show yet?
I mean, I'd love to have him come back and do the show with me. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was just.
He did the Sunday show with us one day or one week, which was awesome.